Hey everybody, this is Robert Jones, your Market Center Tech Trainer for KW Raleigh, and your tech tip for this week is how to get your offer signed. That's right, everybody. For those of you who may be new into getting into Docusign, I want to help y'all process an offer to purchase that you receive on one of your listings. This could also be used for any other form that you receive for another agent that you need to get signed and filled out by your clients. First and foremost, we need to get into your Docusign room. So go to the opportunity for your piece of business, choose Go to Transaction under the Documents tab, and then we will be inside the Docusign room. Once inside the Docusign room, we're going to want to navigate to the Documents tab, and once in the Documents tab, we can upload our documents. You can do so by choosing Add and selecting Computer and upload from your hard drive, or in my case, I'm going to drag and drop this file onto the room. Today, I have uploaded a sample version of the 2T, so it's an unfilled out version of the 2T, and I'm going to show you how we're going to put it into an envelope and get our client to sign it. So let's navigate over to the envelopes, and once in envelopes, we're going to make a new envelope, and we're going to call this Offer to Purchase. Now that we've done that, we're going to add the actual document we need signed to the envelope. Choose Room Docs, and then we're going to search for Form 2T. Add selected. Now, normally when you're prepping documents, I always advise y'all to choose the option of pre-tagged roles. But since this isn't a template, we can't choose pre-tagged roles. So instead, we're going to choose room participants and manually assign the signatures ourselves. And for that, I'm going to choose Chris, who's the example seller in this instance. We're going to scroll down here. I'm going to move my picture over to the other corner, and I'm going to write my email, offer to purchase, ready for signature, put in my message, and I'm going to click Next. Now that we're inside the envelope, we can go ahead and start assigning some information. Now, if you've received an offer from a buyer's agent, you should already have your seller's name and the buyer's name. But let's say for some reason they got the name wrong. We could come over here and grab a text box and put in our client's name, or I could get rid of this text box and I can drag in the name box from the toolkit on the left-hand side of the screen. Now, let's add some initials and add some signatures. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of page 1, and notice here on the left-hand side, you have options for signature, initial, and date signed. I'm going to grab and click the initial box, and then click on the page, the initial square. I'm also going to resize it to make it fit better. Now, I can scroll down and do this as many times as I want. Click the initial box and drag it and drop it. But I can also click on the box, and I can right-click and copy, or I can click on the box, do Control-C, Control-V, and notice it made another box. Now let's do that on page 3. I've already copied the box, so when I hit Control-V, it automatically puts a box where the other one was. And we can do this for every page. Let's go down to page 4. Control-V. Similarly, I can do right-click and paste, and it will achieve the same thing. Now, once we've reached page 13, we will want to use a signature box rather than an initial box, which I will resize just for formatting. And then I will also drag in a date signed box. And this will verify that as soon as my client Chris has signed it, we'll populate that space with the timestamp for when it was signed. I'm going to go down to page 14. Similarly, I can still do Control-V for the initial box. And then that's it. Once you're satisfied with the signatures, you can choose Send, and it will send it out to your client for signing. This can be applied to any form that is not a template. Once again, I am Robert Jones, your Market Center Tech Trainer, and if you ever have a question, do not hesitate to ask. I am here to help you, and I'm also available in the office every Monday from 12 to 1 in what I call my Tech Power Hour, which is my one-on-one time where we can learn together. Don't forget that I also teach on Fridays from 12 to 2 every Friday in the Market Center with classes that change each week. I hope that y'all have a great week. I hope you have a productive week, and I'm always here for you. Have a great time, and I'll see you next Tuesday.